Icarsoft. It's a generic unit which is then coded specifically for the model of car that you buy. So this unit is currently £150 plus tax. It's specific for Jaguar and Land Rover. That's all Jaguar and Land Rover models. So if you're lucky enough to have a couple of Land Rovers, different models, this will do both. So with the ignition on, we simply will read the car. So you navigate the different options on the screen with this these arrows here. It's a bit like a game controller. So I'm going to go down to diagnostics, or it's actually on there initially. You can also set your service reminders. You can reset service requests. So if they're on a timed system, on a mileage system, you can reset the servicing lights on here. The really good thing about this unit, in particular for Discovery 3 or 4, is that you can recalibrate the steering. Now, we all know that when the steering angle sensor goes out of calibration, it throws up HTC, goes into limp mode, the suspension drops, and you're screwed. You can actually recalibrate that with this tool, and that alone is worth having this unit for. Now, we do a quick test. So this is going to test all the codes. So, what are we showing? How many faults? According to Carly, we've got 16. This should read the same number. So we've got 20 codes on here. You can go into each module and clear each individual code if you want to, or you can just do a quick erase of all. So it's erasing all of the faults now for us. So we've just done a clear of all the faults, then we've done a retest, and it's come up with 1, 2 there, 3, 4. 4 faults. So we've now got the live data streaming through on the dash, coming off the OBD on the Icarsoft. I'm recording the data as well, so I can't now interfere with anything, so I'm just letting it run. I tried to recreate limp mode, and I was successful, so we're now in limp mode. Hopefully now we're going to get some good results on our diagnostic software. It's going to give me a brand new fault code, which hopefully will give me an exact reason as to why we went into limp mode. So let's get back to HQ, we'll get it set up, and we'll find out what went wrong. Okay, we're going to go into diagnostics now. Now, the key here is we are going to be looking for basically something new. Engine control module, we've got 3 faults. Perfect. Now, we did not have that before. There we go. Look at that. Mass or volume airflow, circuit range performance, and fuel rail system pressure too low. That is a really useful bit of information. So we've now got 2 key bits of information which are related to us going into limp mode. So we know what's happened. Too low there, circuit range performance. So we could potentially, I think we're going to have to put an air mass sensor on here. We did the diagnostics, we found out that we had low fuel pressure on the rail and that we had an air mass flow issue. We have done exactly what the diagnostic tool has told us to do, and that is swap out the air mass sensor. And now, as far as I can tell, I've done the same route that every time I've done it in the past, I've managed to force it to go into limp mode, knowing exactly what it needs or what it doesn't need to go into limp mode. And as a result, we've just done the same baseline test on the same hill, in the same gear, at the same speed. It's not gone into limp mode. Before I even did that, I did say that the vehicle was feeling smoother and more responsive. There's hardly any smoke. Even under really heavy acceleration, I'm hardly seeing any smoke out the back. So really, that diagnostic tool at £150 has potentially saved me hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of pounds, changing fuel pumps, changing all sorts of things. It's just basically the fix that we were looking for. What a result.